Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point. But there are greater things at stake now.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
I don't know, have you tried talking at all? Might work. Oh well.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Oh no, not you again.
In his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
No.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Isidore, don't you listen to the spooky guy. Do not do it.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
Shouldn't be too hard. They are literally standing in the middle of a road. Right, well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Dawn of War for Mission 6, Into the Maw. So, looks like we need to find a good place to set up our base. With that in mind, let's go punch some Eldar. We can have our scouts move up a bit further.
Yes, my lord.
Just let us see what's what. So we got Wraithlaw. Oh, they've got vision. Oh yeah, right.
He who stands with me shall
Go. Oh, hang on. Might not be that bad.
Scouts
made it out at least. That's good.
Gathering intelligence.
We stand ready. Fear denies faith.
Move them up to flank. We
Fear
can
not
link
the
Isidore
psycho.
up with the boys.
On
and
alert,
good old
brothers.
Gabe.
The enemy must be nearby.
Bit less to micromanage.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Get him. Okay, they're fulfilling the distraction I wanted.
Search
Scouts can do their thing. Ooh, the scouts are
This
got
structure is a webway
totaled.
portal. The Eldar
Oof.
use them to quickly travel from one location to another.
Good
We must
Lord.
destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Dreadnought, yeah, the Wraith Lord. I got those scouts horribly loaded there, didn't I? That really could have gone better. Still, we better take out the webway gate and do what we can do.
My aim shall not falter.
I don't think your aim can falter too far. It's a static object game.
For the honor of the
Okay, I reckon this is where we'll set our base up. Is that the slag deposit I see on the mini map? It is. Lovely. Ooh.
This
Or
day
Eldar.
shall be a good location to establish a field
An
base.
open mind is like a
Gabriel to the
fortress
Litany
with
of
its
Fury.
gates unbarred
Lock on
and
my
unguarded.
location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
Excellent. Right, so let's scout the area out a bit while we do some base building.
Strategic point
Today
identified.
the enemy shall know fear.
I await your
This feels like it could be a trap.
with all due haste.
So,
Venerate the immortal
that-
Emperor.
that looks like a path.
I
Yeah, that's
shall
definitely a
never
path. We'll get
tire.
both squads over here
At once.
just to make sure they can build that.
Faith is eternal.
Dreadnought, you can have an assault cannon.
Moving out.
We'll get that slag deposit up as soon as we can. Still slightly miffed I lost the scouts. I wasn't really on my A game there at all.
Position secure.
Nice.
Yes,
Right, you can
Lord
stop building
Beneficent
that to come
One.
build one of these.
Initializing build protocol.
Have a look up the road.
Directives to the enemy.
Oh, more Eldar.
Fear our
Rangers this
dragon
time.
heads. Objective achieved.
Oh, they got backup. Better bring the dread in.
Even in death I still serve.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Jesus, they got those boys. And yeah, it was a good idea to station squads
Praise
over
the
there.
Emperor. Space Marines, advance!
I think we can't handle at least. Oh, and they've got Falcon grav tanks. Jesus, this is a bit far. We might actually need to pull back a bit here.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, jump in and take care of that, please. Ah, there's a webway gate here. That is a thing too. Dunk on it.
Faith is eternal.
Awaiting orders.
Oh god, that turret is stubborn. Destroy it before anything else can come through, please. There you go. Now you can fall back and
To
capture
lead,
this.
my brothers.
What is your order?
Faith is eternal.
Right,
Now
meanwhile,
that we have
Here
established
to
our
serve.
field base, we must continue through the mountain pass on foot.
With all due
Expect
haste.
heavy resistance.
Yes, Lord.
Make sure you move cautiously and keep the
Build
field base
routine
protected
7 to
at
1.
all
So I'd assume
times.
this is our mountain pass. But then there's also the road up here, so... looks like we've got a couple of options for our approach, all things considered. Start upgrading. Upgrade it once I've got the power, anyway. We may be getting into building montage in a minute, but I want to
The
make
Emperor
sure that...
protects.
Yep.
My lord,
My
I have
aim
arrived.
shall
Ah,
be west.
here's
We
the
need you
colonel.
to cover the eastern pass.
Oh,
The combat
nice.
that is occurring here will likely attract
Area
the Orc
secured.
forces nearby. We cannot afford their interference.
I understand. You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this pass. No orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If possible, I will provide you assistance if the Orcs attack.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a guard regiment to help us. That'll be nice, so they can hold the
Yes,
flank,
Lord.
while I can take one of the roads.
I will do as you ask.
Right, I think it's time to build a base for a bit. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, we've had a bit of a base built up, and we've got some new toys on the way. The Space Marines mainline battle tank, the Predator. Beastly little war machine, with alternatives on las cannons and various other laser weapons for use against armoured vehicles. Should have a few of these. As you can see, we've had a few Eldar trying to get round, but nothing we can't handle. And I've got a bit of a plan. So as near as I can tell, we've got two approaches here. We can take the bridge, or we can take the forest path. Either way looks viable, but I'm going to prepare an infantry force that can push its way up through the mountain pass, while we prepare some tanks to go up the main road. Now, if this works out, it should pretty much deal with anything that's in the way. But you'll notice I've also built some turrets up over here, and what those are for is to replace some of the weapons I'm taking away from the guardsmen. Now, I'm perfectly happy to leave Grom and his guardsmen here against the orcs coming from this direction, but I really do like the Leman Russ tanks. These things are beasts. So they're going to be linking up with the Predators just for the armoured push up the road, while these turrets should back up the guardsmen enough to really prevent them losing too much ground. So let's just get the rest of these forces built, then we'll be ready to move out. Alright, that's a bit more like it. 6 Predator tanks. That should be more than enough to push up the road. We'll send them up to join the main force. Leman Russes are still comfortably dealing with the orcs.
How can I serve?
Now we can start falling the guardsmen back towards the new line of defence.
Yes, my lord.
And it is a relatively new one, but I want them to play safe.
Your command.
Giving up a little bit of ground, but there is no way the orcs are breaking through this. So we can safely bring the Leman Russes to join the tank division, I think. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Is this all the Predators? Nearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep, there we have a total of 10 mainline battle tanks of various classes, which we'll assign to Control Group 2, so we've got
Beware the alien.
Control Group 1, which will be the Forest Group, Control Group 2 the tanks, and Control Group 3 for the Guardsmen. We shouldn't need to come back to the Guardsmen too much, but first things first, let's test out the tanks. First we'll just make sure there's no extra orcs on the way, because I think this is the corner they're coming around. As for the Predators, I've gone half and half on their anti-infantry and anti-vehicle / building loadouts. So we should have a fair variety of firepower available to us. I'm sure you can deal with it, Gabe. In the meantime, we'll just scout the river. Oh look, Eldar. Christ, they got them. Oh, this is tanks. Yeah, as I suspected. Although, honestly, I was expecting orcs here, not Eldar. So, I guess the orcs are just spawning in, because I'm not seeing any base buildings in this direction. Maybe if we explore a bit further up the river. Which will mean going across the bridge. So for the meantime, we'll rally the tanks on the bridge and get ready to push.
While the enemies of the
and the
Emperor
forest
still
expedition
draw
can set
breath,
out
there
as
can
well.
be no peace.
Hopefully,
Agreed.
it should go nice and smooth,
Faith
and we won't
and
have another
duty.
incident like we had with the scouts.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Well, this looks like an Yep, there they are. We've got Banshees and Guardians. Hopefully we've got enough firepower to just tear them to pieces. And it looks like we do. Ooh, this is deliciously one-sided.
For the honor of the chapter.
Right, let's try down this road first. I suspect we'll find another webway gate if this level is proving as predictable as I think. Yep, there it is. So I'll just attack move them to clear out everything down there. And we can return to the tanks. We can start rolling across the bridge. And they're waiting for us on the main road as well. I think you're batting outside your weight class here, Eldar. Ah, now there's something more on the speed. I don't think it'll do much good though. No, it won't. Your fancy hovering tanks aren't much good against actual tanks, are they? Mind you, the sheer fact that they're outnumbered isn't helping. Really is a bit of an Imperial oh, that's a problem. That's a fire prison. Kill it now. Kill it before it can take us out. That gun is nasty. Oof. Yeah, there we go. Tanks are doing a horribly efficient job of rolling on this road then. Anything over here? No, it looks pretty clear. Ah, but this looks like a side road. Is this going to be the orcs, or is this going to be more portals?
We will destroy the enemy.
It's more portals. Right, let's
Praise the Emperor.
continue Isidore and Gabe's advance for a
For
minute.
the honor of the chapter.
This doesn't look like somewhere we can go much further, though.
For the glory.
Yeah, that
of
cuts
the
us off on the
Emperor.
river. And since we don't have any flyers, we'll just have to take the other
I shall
road.
not fail.
Well, I don't think we'll be in too much trouble. That's going to be
My
offensive.
aim shall not
Oh,
falter.
that's a base action.
I shall not fail. By my command. Attack!
Yeah, get in there and take out the turrets with your multi guns, please. This is a problem. Where's the rest of you? Yeah, get in there. Ooh, the assault marines are taking a pounding, and not in a fun way. Pull them out before they get wiped. That was too close. Maybe lost the jumpers. No, get behind your allies, please. Understand the meaning of pathfinding. Christ, that was bad. Well, at least there's a challenge. Capital point, please. They should be back up at full strength soon. And while they're capturing that, we'll return to party du tank. See what's up here. Though I am sensing a pattern that it's mostly just Eldar portals down these side roads. Although we could finally be running into that orc base we thought was going to be here. Nope, more Eldar. You know, for all they were talking about the orc menace, we've just really had a few squads walk into our gun wall and not really be a threat. Still waiting for that to pop up, really. And we're outranging these support platform turrets, so they're not even a threat to us. Wow. Oh, vehicle production. Yeah, burn it down. Okay, good, you've captured it.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
I think we can start advancing
Confirmed.
over the river now.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Just don't want to get caught out here because they do have... Oh,
For
someone's
the
had
honor
a
of the chapter.
guardsman?
Thank the Emperor you're here. I
For
think
the honor
Command
of the
forgot about
chapter.
us.
How long have you been here?
About a week.
You held this position for a week? By yourselves?
Damn!
Yes, my lord. We've seen some pretty freaky stuff too. Come on. We'll show you.
No need to show us.
Follow my
You've lasted
lead.
a week. I don't want you to die on
You shall
something stupid.
know no fear.
Where are they going? They're going down there. Okay. I feel like this is an escort quest.
Attack!
I'm not letting those two dudes die. They've made it a week on their own. They're not dying in the company of half of a company of space marines.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Still fording their way down the river.
I
Assault
serve
Marines go ahead of them.
mankind. Follow my lead.
I'm going to name you Bob. You can be Bob. I'm not sure about your mate. I'm sure he's got his own name.
Yes,
but
my lord.
you and your mate, Bob, you two are going to
Orders
make it.
received, brother.
Let's see what's over here. Ooh, a portal. Smashy.
Target their vehicles. Cleanse, purge,
Alright,
kill.
was that what you wanted to show us? Because I reckon you're alive now.
Orders received. Cleanse, purge, and kill.
Ah, what the hell? Ah, Bob!
Apothecary here.
Only friend of Bob has survived.
Yes, my lord. Following orders. We'll get
Oh
through
my
this,
god,
I know
friend
it.
of Bob, you lived.
We'll get through this, I know it.
But, oh, poor Bob. Poor Bob.
What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. How can I serve?
Reporting, sir.
Bob will be missed.
Following
As
orders.
to you, friend of Bob, you go and rejoin the other guardsmen,
We'll get
and we'll
through
summon
this,
an
I
entire
know it.
squad around you.
We'll
The
get
heroism
through
of
this,
you and
I
Bob
know
will
it.
not be
My
forgotten.
knowledge is at your disposal.
Destroy them.
Well, I hope it won't be forgotten. And tell Colonel Brom he's not to shoot you. No, those dark beasts are not going to kill you.
Yes, sir.
Not after what you've been through.
This, I know it.
Bob, friend, you will make it.
Yes,
You
sir.
do deserve your own name. I'm going to call you Charles.
At
Yes,
your
Bob and
command.
Charles,
Yes, my lord.
who nobly held the barrels and sandbags against some serious competition. Well,
At
Charles,
your command.
if Colonel Brom says he wants to shoot you for desertion, tell him
Following
Angelus has a
orders.
chainsword ready for his rectum. No
Yes,
one is
sir.
killing
Yes,
you,
my
not
lord.
after you lost your dear old
While
buddy.
the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
That silliness
there can
aside,
be
let's
no
go back to
peace.
war. Tanks have clearly had their fun over here. Now, let's continue back to the road. I think we lost the road. Here it is. Form up for an approach on the city.
He who stands with me shall
Oh,
be
this
my
looks like a
brother.
party. I think
By
we're
my
invited.
command. Attack!
God, those wraith wolves back up.
We must fall back. I know no fear. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Look at that bloody turret. It's killing you. Thank you.
At once.
Taking heavy fire.
Yeah, I can see them. They're Reapers.
Brothers, regroup! Agreed.
Eesh. Gabe took a bit of a pounding there. Might as well
For the
hold position where he
glory
captured
of the
this.
Emperor.
Get back to the tanks. Good, the last two are in formation, so let's just continue to push up this road. Although I think we're about to link up with the road up here, so
Under fire.
I guess we're going to make friends.
We bring his will.
Yeah, looks like it. Yes, burn it all down. Heavy firepower. They were not expecting it. Oh good. What? Why the hell did you boys go down there? Oh dear.
My faith is my shield.
Oh well, we can continue exploring the
Confirmed.
path. I think it's safe to say the tanks have got their business wrapped up. So they might as well fight down as far as where you are.
Under fire.
I'm confident they can make it.
What would you have me do?
What
shall
I would
not
have you
fail.
do, Gabe, is lead the
We
forces
are
this way.
united in his service. By my
Quite
command.
why the Eldar are dedicating this much force to getting in my way when they outright said we're on the same path is kind of a mystery to me, but I guess we'll just have to find out.
I shall not fail.
Burn it. Getting sick of these gates. How many more have you got?
For the honor of the chapter.
Well, I think that's as far as we can go here. Go up to the road.
We are united in his service. By my command.
How are the tanks doing? A couple of pathfinding issues, but overall I think we've made it quite well. Any orcs shown up? No. I'm really confused about the orc threat in this level, honestly. It doesn't seem to have existed. Oh, someone put a mountain in the city. Let's just make sure it's all clear before we head any further up the objective path. Oh! There was a gateway there, but they took care of it. Okay, those Eldar have got stones, I'll give them that, but I really wouldn't have held that position if I were them. Yeah, I think this little ramp is our next point of access, so we'll get the troops ready to move up it.
Under fire.
Yeah, enemies generally means you're going the right way, so life dictum. Christ, they're just getting mown down. Why are they staying? Run! You cannot bring down a tank with an infantry rifle. Unless you have a very good infantry rifle, which, I mean, Eldar shuriken guns are good, but they are not anti-tank weapons. Okay, you know what? You all can just go to hell. Tanks, purge this hill.
My faith is my
Gabe, lead your troops up afterwards. Oh, that's a grav tank. Ah! Pull that Lehman Russ back. Oh, we lost a Lehman Russ. Tank down, tank down. Bring those fire prisms down immediately. We are not losing any more tanks today. Has Charles turned up yet? But you're still...
What are your needs?
What?
Fear
Are they stuck? Are they...
Direct me to the
Holy crap, they're stuck. Can I, like, scatter you with a grenade, maybe? Nope, no, we don't scatter to our own explosions.
I follow your commands.
In the Emperor's name, we guard this rock. Ah, jump marines. Can you... There we go, because that cleared the clutter a bit. I think that's cleared the clutter. Nope. Nope, you're gonna stay clumped up over there. Have you just walked all the way back to be with your stuck friends? Really? Well, good job on holding the river, guys. Looks like we finally had some orc activity, but nothing we can't handle. Well, I guess they live there now. It's... Oh my god, what a glitch.
How can I serve?
Get up there, the rest of you.
How can I serve? What are your needs?
You sure you don't want to move? In any way? At all? God damn. Just kill the rest of the Eldar, please. They won't be missed.
Beware the Albion. The heretic.
Okay, that was the last webway gate. Thank fucking god. Oh, Vipers.
Attack!
There were Vipers
For the
in there.
Emperor.
Ooh, a little side path.
For the Emperor.
Let's see what's here. Meanwhile, the tanks can just keep churning up towards the objective. A-moving isn't graceful, but my god, it's working when you've got armor like this. Again, gotta give them props, they are just standing their ground and taking this firepower. I'm not sure I'd be that dumb.
Beware
What's up the side road, Gabe?
The mutant, the heretic. Faith and duty.
A lot of broken trees. Oh, tanks are doing their business. Ah! They have fire prisms. They have fire prisms. Smash, smash. Good, good. Next one, smash. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, those last cannons work. Is that? We'll get a closer look. I'm pretty sure that's not good, and it's certainly not Eldar either. Yeah, smash the grass platforms, please. Oh goody, it's a bottom. Move. God, they've got a lot in here. Bring in the... You know, the tank again. Prioritize the anti-tank weapons. Bring them up for artillery support. And yeah, there goes a predator. Get out with the bottleneck, you idiots. Jesus, they did not like my tank strategy. There goes another one. God, that really hits. I can't help but feel like that animation is a bit of a reference to the tabletop, where one of the ways that you'd show that your tanks were destroyed when you were playing with the models was to just flip it upside down. So that little animation, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a reference. Meanwhile, oh, you freed yourselves. Good job.
Agreed.
It's almost like you're not warriors who've trained your entire life for the battlefield who get hitched on one rock. Have we purged everything? I feel like we've purged everything now. Is this... Yeah, that's the 8-pointed Star of Chaos. I think that's definitive evidence, you know, other than everything else we've seen up to and including the cutscenes that have definitively proven to us, the players, that Chaos is here, but I suppose that's a bit semantics. I don't think the Inquisitor can deny this one. I mean, that's fresh blood, that's an altar, those are spikes, that's the 8-pointed star. Why are the Eldar defending this? I guess we'll find out. Did we blown everything up? No, not yet. Blow that up. So we lost 2 of the Predators and 1 of the Leman Rusters on that march. Oh well, let's see what the cutscene has to say.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap to destroy it?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Ooh,
of course he has.
Inquisitor Joykill.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.
You know, I think they've both got points, but they've turned it into this weird dick-waving contest. Oh well.